Welcome to the Champions League Immortals on BT Sport. We're about to find out who Rio has picked for his all-time Champions League 11. Rio, you've won it once and you've reached the final 3 times. You've played with and against some of the best players of a generation. I can't wait to see. Let's start. Right, who are you thinking, Rio?
I've got to go with my old teammate Van der Sar. Not just because I played with him, but he won it as a youngster at Ajax. He came to us when we were searching for an experienced goalkeeper. We'd flirted around with a couple of other guys who, at that moment in time in their career, hadn't quite made the grade, but he came in and just absolutely calmed the place down. Yeah, and I think judging goalkeepers, for me, it's always, do they transpire that calmness and confidence through the team? And our back four were always calmer when he was in the goal. Yeah. He wasn't someone who's you'd look at as, oh, he made unbelievable saves today. He was just there and made saves and just made them comfortably. Yeah. Right positioning. Oof. Great with both feet. He used to play around sometimes. He'd passing the ball back at times, and you'd turn back round when you run. This is the best moment of his career, really. Yeah. Winning penalty save in Moscow. You was next up after that, really? I was next up, so I thank him even more than anyone. Like, you can see there, thank God I'm not taking it next. But it was, he was brilliant. He was really calm, really good guy. Yeah. He's doing great things with Ajax now, but he's my number one. Yeah, mate, I can't disagree with that. He was a great goalie. Right back, Ree, what we thinking? Well, I was torn between Cafu and Dani Alves, but Alves, for me, the way that he played, when you look at that Barcelona, that great Barcelona team and that great spell they had, winning loads and loads of trophies, he was integral to the way they played. Yeah. He just patrolled the right-hand side on his own. Yeah. And whether it was defending at the back, but most of the time, he was like a right winger. Yeah. And him and Messi had great relationship together. And I just think that he was just like on another planet to all fullbacks. And the fullbacks that we see today playing, the Trent Alexander-Arnolds and people like that, Lahm, who came a bit after, I think a lot of their game, they looked at the way he played, and it resembles a lot of what he'd done. But he was, for me, a fantastic player. Love watching him. Left back. Yeah, left back, I'm going to go Roberto Carlos. Oh, man. Defies. Yeah, fun defies. Could put a ball wherever you wanted. Yeah. And how many left backs in world football ever have we seen that you go, actually, he's a superstar? Yeah, true. He again, transcended the position, patrolled that side on his own. And I wouldn't need anyone else out on the wide areas. I'd just let these two just run it. Oh. And he was just a great player in passing the ball. You know what I liked about him, which made me laugh, and I enjoyed watching him? It seemed like he was just playing games on the pitch. Let me just see if I can hit it 60, 70 yards today. Yeah. The free kick. Oh, the Le Tournois, yeah. Just defied physics, didn't it? When he put a bit of spin on it. Yeah. You just knew chances were going to come from this. Both these fullbacks' chances will be created. No, for sure. Centre-backs, listen, you're gonna put yourself in? What's the crack? No, that's not allowed. That's not. I won't get into this team. I won't get into it. I might be a sub maybe, but I've got to put Maldini in. Yeah. Like this guy. I think he went to 8 finals. That should be illegal, man. Yeah, he was a fantastic player. Looked a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. I saw him in Miami once, and he got out of the pool, and I swear to you, I had to turn away. I just thought it's too much. Can't be that good a player and look that good. No, it's not right. But he's just, for me, his positioning was brilliant. He was strong enough. He was quick. He was great under the ball. And temperament, there won't be many that you'd put above him in terms of temperament, in big games especially. Yeah. So he's in it definitely for me. And alongside him would have to be Sergio Ramos. Oof, how he played in the finals, big games, big moments, scorer of a load of goals for a centre-half as well. And he's a leader. Yeah. And he's grown on me. I've got to be honest, at the early stages, he wouldn't have been in this team if I'd been picking it years ago. But the older he's got, the more mature he's got, the more effective he is in the game. What about the balance between them, Ree? Like, because, you know, how would they complement each other? Yeah, Ramos would be aggressive going into it. Maldini could do that, but I'd see him sweeping up behind and Ramos going to attack a lot of the stuff. I think there would have been a good balance together. And I think Maldini would have calmed Ramos down a little bit. Yeah. Temperament-wise. But Ramos, in the big games, he steps up.
Right, Reed, that's your back four sorted out. A little bit of creative licence. You can play whatever shape you want to do. How many midfielders? And give us your first two.
I'm going to go for 3 in there,
Right.
but the first 2 just walk in there. Before it was probably the easiest part of the team to pick for me.
Yeah.
The 2 Spanish lads, Xavi and Iniesta.
Oh.
Xavi at the base of it.
Xavi at the base, like
Iniesta on the left a little bit.
I see you've gone a bit more tactical than me.
Yeah.
Like you've gone the build-up play.
These 2 just controlled games. We played in the Champions League against these guys twice, man, and they took my soul.
Yeah.
They were just like, they suffocated us. They controlled the pace of the game. They played 1 and 2 touch. Couldn't get near him. We would have been playing today, and I still wouldn't have touched the ball.
Yeah.
They were just on another planet. The best club team I played against, like you said.
Me too.
And these 2 were the centrepiece of that as well.
Do you know what, Ray? I was thinking, they played 1 and 2 touch, but what I used to love about them, they played 1 and 2 touch when it was on necessary, but they also
Could go.
They could go, couldn't they? And their body shape and everything. So that just the rhythm won it between the pair of them, and together they was unreal.
They were on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
They could take it in tight areas, and if the game opened up, they'd just take liberties and take time.
Yeah.
They were just too good. Simple as that.
Who is the third man in the midfield, and where are you going to go?
The third man in the midfield is. I'm talking about trophies as well as impact.
Yeah.
I don't want one of it and not the other, but Clarence Cedaw for me is the most underrated player in the Champions League. This guy won 4 Champions Leagues, 3 of them with different. He won it with 3 different teams. He was unreal. Seriously, off both feet.
Yep.
He was quick. He was strong. He could turn the pace up of the game when needed. Tight areas would receive it off both feet. Balance unreal. Look, listen. He was like a ballerina in it. Look at that. That ball is a liberty. He's just taking liberty. He done things that drew. You just thought, how was that possible? But he never got like the superstardom kind of vibes of some other players. That was against us there.
Yeah.
And we played against him when he was at Milan, and he was coming to the end of his career then, and you still when you think to yourself, this guy, how good must he have been when he was like Ajax, like here, lifting that as a teenager, and the early years at Real Madrid. He was a phenomenal player, seriously. Couldn't get near him. Another one you just couldn't get near. And them 3 in that midfield, bro, they would. I don't know another midfield just taking the ball off them. No,
I mean, listen, I played against him in a charity game the other day. I touched his 6-pack. He was rock hard. He can still play now.
And do you know what about them 3 as well? The rotations of positions. They could play in so many different positions. All of them, all comfortable anywhere on the pitch to receive the ball. A dream for a centre back to play into.
Amazing. And no place for Scholesy.
No, there's not. Listen, everyone knows how I feel about Scholesy. Like, probably my most favourite player playing with and behind. But he just doesn't get into these guys in terms of the Champions League and what these guys have done. You've got Iniesta's won 4, Ceedaw's won 4. It's enough said. Yeah.
Mate, well, listen, what a midfield. Right, like what we're doing with everyone, we just put the two mainstays in the team.
The 2 best players.
No one will even take the liberty and not put them in because they're too good. Where are you going to play Ronnie?
I want to play Ronnie as a number 9. And this has been a difficult one for me because Cristiano and Messi are in, Yeah. Probably one of my favourite players ever, R9, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Just because in the Champions League, I think these 2 and the next person I thought have been better. Benzema was going to be my number 9.
Yeah.
He's won the Champions League 4 times. I actually said the other day he's probably the most complete centre-forward I've played against.
Do you think he falls in the same category as Cedaw, where he's a bit underappreciated because he played with Ronaldo?
Yeah, underappreciated. He was under the shadow of Ronaldo for that time at Real Madrid. But trust me, I guarantee every player in that team would say, I'll have him in my team going into battle. And big moments, big games. You don't stay at Real Madrid for 10 years.
Yeah.
Scoring all the goals he does. And not be a fantastic player. But unfortunately, Benzema doesn't get in my team, which it does pain me. But Cristiano's going to be my number 9 for obvious reasons. And on my left-hand side, I'm going to go for Ronaldinho. Like this guy, we spoke about it before. The streets will never forget this guy. He brought charisma, class, forget the skill, but he brought an excitement. He brought a smile to your face when you see it. And there ain't many players that I've ever seen. Probably Messi has done it, Ronaldo's done it, and R9 have done it, and probably Thierry. But this guy, maybe in a different way even to all of those, drew gasps on your sofa when you're watching games when this guy played. He was a joke.
Yeah, no. Well, same front three as me. I'll see you've seen sense and put him in. But so you played with Ronaldo, you know all about him, and you played against Messi in big moments, really. Yeah. I remember watching some of these games. You know, from a defender's perspective, what does
unplayable.
This guy, yeah.
You know what he does? He doesn't play right against you. Like even here, he's off the back of me there, ghosting about. Do you know what I mean? I gambled a little bit there because we were chasing the game, which was wrong. But even here, look, everyone's playing to him, but then it's about him. This is against Real Madrid, man. Yeah. It's not no like little 18th team in the league. Like here, this is a final.
Yeah. Big
moments. This guy's always stepped up, always produced. And I don't even think I touched him in the game at Wembley because he just didn't play anywhere. Like he laid
Boateng didn't touch him.
These are the type of moments that you just don't forget. I was in the stadium when he scored this. I was off my chair. They lost this game the second leg, but just that moment, what he done there was just like, wow, the whole stadium had their hands on their head. Yeah. And there are only a few players in the history of the game that have made you go like this in your head. Yeah. Messi is one of them.
Consistently does that to me. Like when you're trying to analyse him and he's seeing passes that he shouldn't even see, it's just that's for me. He's the best, but that's a whole nother conversation. But you must be happy with the team. Let's have a look.
Oh, Joe, I'm delighted with my team. Yeah, there's nothing out there that suggests that I can't be. I'm dominating possession in and around that area. Yeah. These two are brick walls. The fullbacks are parading down the sides like catwalk, and then front three are just doing what they want. Yeah. Imagine the rotations in there. Imagine playing against that, Coley.
Oh, God. We're getting the white flag out, wouldn't you?
Oh, mate, it's like being on a roundabout with no exit.
Mate, imagine that. Ree, thanks, mate. That is a hell of a team. That might even nick a draw against mine. But what a team.
Disagree? Pick your team at btsport.com/immortals.